My name is Felipe Viegas. I'm president and a member of Bomba Suicida, which is a production collective here based in Lisbon. I'm here with Brian Surni, that is a choreographer based in between Morocco's Algeciras and Paris, France. And Jaime Conde Salazar, that is a person that thinks and writes about living art. We are going first. What we thought it's maybe to explain you how the idea came up and how this process that started exactly 1 year ago, in the 8th of June of 2007 in Istanbul. Wasn't it, Brian?
Yes, that was 1 year now. And first we were in Istanbul in a restaurant. We were eating bread. And we were many people. So we are all eating from the same bread. And well, at first we noticed that this bread were really disappearing. Now
it was a very big bread.
Yes,
the Turkish bread. It's very big and hairy.
It was decomposing. It was decomposing, so everybody was eating from the same bread. Then 5 minutes later, there was no bread. And so I was thinking about something that it can't be composed. So everybody can put something, then we have big thing. So we've been talking also with Philip about this YouTube project about the dance, especially the hip-hop dancers that are using the web, the net, to expose their dance, their practices, but more or less about confrontation goal.
Yeah, because these YouTube hip-hoppers, what they do is they do duels between each other. So one hip-hopper does a dance, and then send it to the next one, answer this, and the next one has to answer it back. And what we thought with this idea of the bread and the people putting things inside, slash the idea of the hip-hoppers that use YouTube as communication media, we came up with this idea of having people dancing not as dialogue, but as the dancers and the people connected to contemporary dance, to getting back to the idea of the bread, to putting something into this composition, that it's like an eternal sentence. It's not a dialogue between two persons. It's a word and another word and another word, and this builds a story or a sentence.
Yeah. How can everybody contribute in the same project with their practices and with their stories, with what you want?
Also, because in this period in Istanbul, among also other people that with whom we were, also with Karima from Egypt, we also were kind of talking this idea of artists without frontiers. Because we were in this meeting where a lot of people from dance were gathering, but with all their differences in their countries, and we just felt that there's something that doesn't make sense in the world nowadays. This idea of frontiers and things being so closed, and even now Europe that's going to become even more closed to the immigrants and all of that. And so also one thing that we liked about this platform was that people could be completely equal. People that have internet and computers and video cameras, or a mobile, or something to register the image. So there is this kind of idea of democracy that goes beyond borders, that goes beyond economical differences, that goes beyond religious differences, and also it goes beyond professional status. We like one idea that we also like in this platform, that a famous established choreographer can be next to a person that nobody knows. So it's very democratical, very universalistical. And this really works to sell the idea in a way.
Yes, today, so anyway, this idea keep emerging and we start working on it. So this is the dance country flag. And here everyone is welcome, whether professional dancer, amateur, or simply curious. In this country, the dance is for everyone. It is not necessary to have a visa to enter to it. No check-in point, and indeed, any leader who will decide for us. So, imagine yourself dancing in your kitchen, in your neighborhood, or simply in the building of the Ministry of Culture. You also had the opportunity to film this dance. You decide at later to transfer this video on the Move Out Loud website, and your friend who lives in Tibet or China or somewhere else receive your invitation in which you propose to him to respond to your solo starting with your last movement. The choreography will be built through time and spaces, going beyond borders and our differences. In this virtual country, people are alive, are real. Spaces and proposals are true, and dance continue to exist, evolve, and evolve. Involve other person that wants to share the dance, observation, and their way of thinking. So this is what is Move Out Loud now. But it is a project that is able to go further, and that can happen only with your contribution.